Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, and he stopped at the 9-yard line. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. LSU quick to the line.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. Some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback checking off. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He's going to pass. Coming after it. The freshman able to get home with the sack. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He makes the connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
LSU trying to convert a fourth down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. LSU right back to the line. The give to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Yeah, that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys. And there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
LSU 7, Alabama 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. The give is to Miller. Plows through the defense.
This defense has got to get better at tackling the field of game tackling because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, that's not fun to do.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown time.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He will be stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt as they were trying to take the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll fire to his right. And it's caught inside the 30. He's at the... No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Ready to try the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. Got a little room. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. These corners going to give them some space. Pocket starts to collapse. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Out onto the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Got his man quickly. Nifty little dance step. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. Fourth and inches, and they'll go for it. LSU will get a first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, this head coach has been a riverboat gambler all game long. He keeps going for it on fourth down. That now the third time he's gone for it, and he's gotten it by running the football.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Catches it on the run. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He's going to fire deep. It's complete. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, LSU 14.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
Set to kick it off.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Here comes that Alabama offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out.
Oh, there's the ball! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, you take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Off the play fake on first down. And the ball squirted out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another fire in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
And it's a great stop by the defense. They drove the ball down the field a little bit, but more importantly now, I gave the ball to my offense. You go finish this thing. We're up. It's late in the game. Now it's your turn to go. You put some points on the board. You take some time away. We can put this thing out of reach.
To the air. It's Nussmeier. Lets it go. Pulls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. He just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Hurt Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Going up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
And come on now, oh my. got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 14, Alabama 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Wide open downfield. Bounced off his feet. LSU quick to the line. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third down, going up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Lacey. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
They're bringing heat. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a two-point conversion attempt. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play right first.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Throws for the tight end. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He'll try to take it back. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.